Greetings, YouTube community. I want to get in debate about this poll of who should be the next James Bond. On the list we have James Norton, Cillian Murphy, Aidan Turner, Michael Fassbender, Richard Madden, Tom Hiddleston, Idris Elba, Henry Cavill, Tom Hardy and Sam Heughan. So let's look at the persona of James Bond that we've got from the previous Bond films, as debonair, as charming, as a machismo. Now, in my opinion, the greatest James Bonds have been Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan. Roger Moore, no. And the others that weren't around long, Timothy Dalton, David Niven, George Lazenby, weren't around long, is a bit self-explanatory. I am not a Daniel Craig fan at all, mainly because he doesn't emulate the characteristics of the previous James Bonds, which is not his fault. He's doing his take on the character. Now, from the list, my top picks are Tom Hardy, Idris Elba and Henry Cavill. Now, Idris Elba as Bond, at first I was like, nah, we need to stop this creating black versions of traditionally white characters. That's not how you tackle diversity. You tackle diversity by creating new characters. Turn this graphic novel, Rivers of London, into a film starring Idris Elba as a CID officer. Not creating a black spy who's supposed to go to all these European countries undetected when he's the only black guy in town. I know it's fiction, but it's still a stretch. But then I thought about it. Henry Cavill hasn't proven he has the charisma, the wit, the machismo to live up to the great James Bonds like Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan.
Somehow, it just doesn't seem like the right thing to do.
If I had 15 minutes, we'd drink tea, eat biscuits, I'd talk, you'd laugh, and we'd be on our way.
And now put your foot down and drive a little faster.
The only person that I can think of with that track record is Idris Elba. Henry Cavill looks the part and Idris Elba plays the part. I'm sorry, but playing the part will always trump looking the part.
What did he say?
I don't know what you mean.
What did he say?
I don't know what you mean, Ian. I don't know what you mean, all right? Help me here. I'm lost. I'm just lost. And whatever this is, all right, we can make it go away. I was here to make an arrest. Sugar Mum was armed, all right? You thought my life was in imminent danger when you took appropriate action.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because you don't know what I've done.
I do know what you've done, and I don't care about him, mate. He is nothing.
No, not
He's
that,
nothing.
not
What?
Look, I knew about the robbery, all right?
You what?
Yeah. I let it go ahead for a percentage. And that's why I'm here. Not for revenge, but to shut him up now. Still want to help me? Still want to make it go away?
Did you know about the kidnapping?
When you've got a franchise that's spanning 25 films, been running for 58 years, way before we were born, at some point you need to reinvent it. If they make 4 Henry Cavill James Bonds, what could they do that they haven't already done? Tell me. Besides, Warner Brothers would be like, wait, he's our Superman. He can't be James Bond and Superman. You put a black Bond in there and there's so many more stories you could tell. There's so many more subjects you could explore. The character has to evolve like the franchise has to evolve. Yes, Ian Fleming wrote the character as a white middle-class man who went to Eton, but it's a fictional character. It's not a real person. Tom Hardy is in everything. He's oversaturated. He pops up in everything. He's a Marvel superhero. He's London's most notorious gangster. He's Mad Max. 10 years ago, Hugh Jackman and Clive Owen would have made perfect James Bonds. But at this moment, at this current moment in time, Idris Elba is the best person to play James Bond.